not made up of pieces.
So what is God made of?
Immaterial.
So it's not even a thing, so it doesn't exist? Okay.
No, it's immaterial.
So it's not made of anything?
Yeah.
So it doesn't exist. Thank you.
No, I never said that.
Can you name anything else that exists that isn't made of anything?
That's why the necessary existence is unique.
So there's only one of these things, and it has the exact same properties as nothing, but it's the necessary thing. This is fantastic.
You're defining it as nothing.
No, I'm telling you that it has the same properties as nothing. Actually, you told us that it has those properties. I'm just here to point it out.
I never said it's nothing, but it's just...
I know you didn't, and that's not what I said. What I said was, you told us that it has the same properties as nothing.
But it's not made up of pieces. It's
not made of anything. Therefore, it doesn't exist. It's nothing.
It's not composed of individual, distinguishable pieces.
It's not composed of anything, which is what nothing is. Let's do it this way. What is nothing made out of?
Man? Is that what you're trying to do?
No. What is nothing made of?
By definition, nothing is just nothing.
What is it made of?
Nothing.
What is it made of?
How could it be made of something?
So nothing is not made out of anything. You agree?
It's a concept.
Nothing is not made out of anything. Do you agree?
Yeah.
What is this necessary being made out of?
It's not made up of physical things.
It's not made up of anything.
It's not physical. No,
it does not exist. It has the same properties as nothing.
It's not physical.
Yeah,
it's like
which is the property that things that don't exist share. Would you like a Venn diagram?
But listen.
Here's a Venn diagram of things that don't exist and your necessary being.
I can't see it.
I know the filter's making it not appear. Hold on. I drew a Venn diagram of things that don't exist and the necessary being that you have told us about. It's a circle.
Yeah, that's a circle. Yeah,
in the words of Ralph Wiggum, it's a circle.
So what are you trying to do?
Your mom?
Bro, like, you're childish, man.
Sometimes I don't take things that aren't seriously. I don't take things that aren't serious very seriously.
Pieces. The universe is not necessary.
Yeah, it's not made of anything. Well, no, the universe is necessary because it can't not exist.
It contradicts it.
Does the universe exist?
Yes.
Therefore, the law of non-contradiction or whatever says that the universe can't not exist. Therefore, it's necessary. There, boom.
No, it's
boom goes the dynamite.
It's contingent.
It's not.
Contingent.
Nope.
Because it's made up of pieces. It can be any.
It has
other way.
to be, otherwise it wouldn't exist. Boom.
It can be any other way.
No, it can't.
For example, like a necessary thing. Like, for example, a necessary fact is 2 + 2 = 4. That's a necessary fact. It cannot be any other way.
No, you could literally change your base system and then 2 + 2 would equal 10.
No, that's not possible because 2
No,
+ 2
it literally is possible. We invented math and we determine what the rules are. So if you just change your base system, then 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4.
That's your at that point you're refuting logic.
No, because again, we invented logic, and so it works by the rules that are set up in place for it. So no, I'm
invented?
not. Yeah.
If by definition,
logic is descriptive, not prescriptive. I'm so sick of you idiots coming up here and trying to make this stupid transcendental argument that, or whatever this is, that logic is anything other than that. I'm so sick of it.
Say that it's invented if you're using
because
it
it's
right
descriptive, not prescriptive.
And how do you know that?
Because that's literally the way we use it.
So that at that point, from your perspective, it's arbitrary.
No, it's grounded in reality, which is not arbitrary. It really exists.
It's not made up.
In fact, it's grounded in the necessary thing.
What's the necessary thing?
Reality, the universe, the set of all things that
No, the
exist.
universe is not.
Yes, it is. I've chosen to define it
I
that
already
way.
explained it to you many times, man. I already told you. It's
No,
made
you
up of
told me
pieces.
that something that has the properties that nothing has is the necessary thing.
Okay, listen. It can be
I did
any
listen.
other way. Okay, listen.
Yeah,
A
to what?
contingent thing can be any other way. Do you
Yeah, the
agree?
universe can't be any other way.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
No. Do you have
Yes,
any
it
proof
can.
that it can be any other way?
Things are changing. Things are changing. Like it's not like it's
Yeah,
not one.
that's the way the
It's
universe is.
it's
It
not
can't be
fixed.
any other way.
It's not fixed.
What?
It's not fixed.
That doesn't matter.
It can be any other way.
Does God make decisions and do things?
Yes, but
Oh,
not
so
like
God changes throughout time. Okay,
No,
well,
they-
God's
no,
not
no, no,
necessary
they-
then.
they-
Okay, so what do you want to talk about next?
the universe can be any other way,
No, it actually can't.
and it's finite too.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is because
Nope.
it's
It's
expanding.
got flat. The shape of space is flat. That means it goes on forever.
It's
Anyways, what do you want to
expanding.
talk about next?
No, it's expanding. That shows it's finite. How can something that's infinite be expanding? That's
Your inability to comprehend it is not an argument. What do you want to talk about
if
next?
it's expanding, that means it's finite.
No.
There's an outside to it.
No. There are literally different kinds of infinity. Infinity can get bigger.
There is an outside to it. There has to be like
No,
an
there
outside
isn't.
location. Then you're basically saying it's not expanding.
I'm basically saying that it is infinite and it is expanding.
That's a logical contradiction.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. How can
Nope.
something expand and be
Your
infinite?
inability to comprehend it is not an argument.
Then you have to demonstrate that because that goes against logic.
There are different kinds of infinity. Different infinities are greater in value than other infinities, so infinity can grow. This is literally known. How many numbers exist between 0 and 1?
0 and 1 about 0.
So could you give the real answer?
No.
Okay. How many possible distances are there between a point A and another point that we will call point B? How many
It depends
possible
on the
distances
situation.
between 2 points are there?
Can you clarify? Can you give me clarity?
Not really, because this is so unbelievably simple. How many possible distances are there between 2 points?
How many possible distances are there in between 2 points? It depends on the 2 points.
It literally does not. So how many possible distances are there between 2 points?
Any possibility.
The answer is infinity. So I'll ask you the same question for the third time, and I will tell you what the answer is. How many possible distances are there between 2 points? And as a reminder, the answer is infinity.
Infinity.
Great, there you go. Now, how many possible points are there between, how many possible distances are there between 2 points that are farther away from each other than that initial point that I just described?
Infinity.
Infinity. But one of those infinities is greater than the other.
Where are you, like, how is this gonna solve the contradiction or the
It's not a
paradox?
contradiction. I'm demonstrating to you that there are different kinds of infinities that are bigger than other infinities, so infinity can grow.
Infinity can grow?
Yep.
Infinity
I
is
see
not-
no logical problem with the concept of
is
infinity
something that
growing.
goes on forever. Mm-hmm. Infinity is a concept that goes on forever.
Sure. So there are no real infinities? Is that what you're saying?
If something is infinite, it goes on. There's no end to it. There's no
Are you
growing.
saying that there's no such thing as a real infinity?
Infinity is something that grows.
Yeah,
if
so the
cosmos-
question, I'll ask it for a third time. Are you saying that there's no such thing as a real infinity?
No,
Okay.
I'm not sure, but like,
You're not
You
sure.
know.
Okay. What do you want to talk
Yeah.
about next?
but yeah, like you still haven't solved the contradiction. But let's move on.
There is no contradiction,
Because
but
you
we
said
are
the
going to
cons-
move on. What do you
That's
want to
a
talk about
logical
next?
contradiction. If you want to live with that, that's your decision. But I already explained it to you. There has to
And
be.
I explained to you that there are different quantities of infinity, some that are larger than others. So the idea that something that is infinite is growing is not a contradiction.
But that doesn't solve the problem of the necessary existence and the contingency.
Oh, well, I agree it wouldn't solve that, but I don't think that that was ever a problem. The universe is the necessary thing. I choose to
No, it's
define
not.
it that way.
Because it's made up of pieces and it can be
Yeah,
any
but
other
it
way.
could not be any other way. It can only be made
It
up
can be
of
conceived
pieces
differently.
like the way that it is. That's the
It
only
can be conceived in
possibility.
another way.
Otherwise, it wouldn't exist.
It can be conceived in another way.
Okay, I can conceive God in
Then it's
any
not
kind of
necessary.
way.
It's not
Thor,
one way.
Mithra, Jesus, Yahweh, Tawa, Spider Woman, Spider Man. Now, Spider Man's not a god, but Spider Woman really is. I think it's a Navajo god, or it might be an Apache god. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can imagine any kind of god.
But I'm saying the cosmos is not necessary.
Yes, it is.
Listen, I know you wanna listen. It can be any
I know
other
you want
way.
to just define things to be what they are, and I want to do the same thing too. I don't really get why I'm not allowed to do that, but you guys are. I don't get it.
Do you agree it can be conceived differently?
Maybe, but I can conceive God in any way I want, so therefore it's not necessary.
Alright, man, I'm gonna just see you later, right? You're just
Oh man, I
trouble.
hope not.